set up and do everything. So while it's doing all of that, happy holidays to everybody. What's happening, y'all? This your girl Rika the Empress, and yes, I'm back in the building. This will be a general collective reading for my Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Remember, I want you to take what resonate, leave out what don't. Happy holidays to everybody. I wish you nothing but abundance and prosperity in all forms. I hope all is going well in your life. Remember, this year's almost over with. Whatever you've been through, leave that in 2021. We going into 2022 where we're getting bigger and better. Alright, y'all, let's get started. I want to see what's going on for my Libras. There's an ending coming. There's a major ending coming. The coffin represents change, represents endings. But you know, after death comes rebirth. Sorry about that. Let's get started. Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides, I come to you with a humble servant looking for clarity, honesty, and protection for my entire Libra collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In your name, God, we pray, amen. Let's see what's going on. What's going on for my Libras? Damn. You got occupation. Somebody can be an entrepreneur. Somebody can be an entrepreneur. She can be a single female, or this can be a Libra masculine in his feminine energy with the main female. This can be a person with kids. Somebody could be 34, either 36. Okay, so whoever this Libra is, this person could be an entrepreneur with the occupation, or they could have been working really well with whoever this main female is, or this could be a female Libra. But there's some type of change that happened with the change. There's some type of movement. Change, if you look, that's the Chariot. There was some quitting forward movement to some type of bad health. There's a situation where what was working is no longer working. Somebody is sick. Somebody might be going through some type of depression too. Yeah. God damn it. See what I mean? Shout out to Kyoka. Yeah, she in the building. Yeah, somebody is there was a situation where there's something that's going on. This can be an entrepreneur, or this can be somebody that loves their job, or this can be a situation where somebody was working really well with whoever this main female is. I see this could be for a Libra female, or a Libra that is in their feminine energy and their Empress mode. But there's a situation where there's something that is taking place. There's going to be a major change, and it's going to bring some bad health. With the change in the distance, I see the Chariot and the Six of Swords. Somebody is going to have to leave whatever this situation is, this courtship is, because there's some type of poverty, there's some type of lack in this situation. I'm going to clarify each card before I bring out my other deck, by the way. Occupation, Spirit. Could you clarify occupation for me, please? Hand the cards, taking a risk, big strategic options, not showing hand. There's a situation where someone could have been working, or there could have been some type of plan that somebody had with this occupation. Somebody was taking a risk in this situation, but I don't feel like things went as they supposed to went. Main female. Main female. Palm trees. Okay, so yeah, somebody wanted to take a risk with somebody that they thought was stable. Or this could have been you taking a risk with your stability or something that you felt was stable. But there's a risk. There's something going on. What is this change about, Spirit? Heartbreak in reverse. Bad health. Bad health. Love call. Okay. All right. This is for my collective. You could have been, if you are a Libra, or if you are connected with a Libra, you could have took a risk in a situation with this person. You could have could have been an entrepreneur. You could have been doing things to work on your stability and your finances. I feel like you was trying to move in a certain direction so that you can repair whatever this heartbreak was. I feel like this is a situation where somebody may have expressed how they felt about you. camera, somebody is in the somebody could have distanced themselves. There's a distance between somebody, but I feel like this is somebody. Give me 1 second. Okay. Yeah, this is a situation where somebody had to learn from their past mistakes, and there was some type of upheaval and some type of connection that somebody had. Somebody wanted to take a risk in a certain direction. Somebody wanted to work well with someone because they saw stability in whoever this person is. They wanted to try and come in and change whatever this heartbreak was. They wanted to express how they felt about this situation. I feel like somebody wants to, with the reminiscing, clarifying the distant horizons, this could be somebody fantasizing about a situation, somebody all up in their mind. But there was a situation that happened in a marriage or in a long-term relationship. Somebody, you got poverty in the wedding ring. It was a situation where somebody got left out in the cold, or somebody was lying about exactly what was going on. Somebody wanted to take a risk in a person's direction, and it didn't go the way they wanted it to go. Alright, Spirit. I'm going to shuffle up, y'all. Then I'm going to get started. Somebody was very materialistic and wasn't trying to be seen. Somebody went in a relationship because they thought it was going to bring them stability and finance. But the situation didn't turn out in their favor. There was something that did not turn out. Whoever this Libra is, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Yeah, there was some type of because somebody was gaslighting somebody. Somebody made some type of opinions that they didn't want to hear or didn't want to be heard. And it caused a lot of gaslighting and a lot of confusion. Somebody was saying things and blaming others for their own issues or their own problems. Somebody was projecting onto somebody whatever issues they had. Why every time I've been touching this deck, I keep seeing black magic? Somebody could be doing black magic on whoever this strong woman is, this main female. Somebody could be blaming this person for whatever situations happen. Yeah. They know how to lift your spirit. Yeah, this person knows that you know how to make this, whatever situation, you might know how to make them happy and they're obsessed with you. This person might want to vamp off of you. Whatever is going on, somebody's obsessed with you. Yeah, that's because they crazy as hell. Yeah, but guess what? They ain't coming though. This person is not coming. If they're coming in reverse, yeah. Alright, so this person they feel like you're the only one that can make them happy. Right now, this person is going crazy. But that's because they can't come towards you. Because they're very disrespectful and they've been playing with spirituality. This person been being very disrespectful by playing with spirituality. This person been playing with things, yeah, because they wanted to upgrade in the situation. This person thought they could upgrade their life. This was, like I said, y'all see, I said materialistic. Somebody was very materialistic. Somebody was used to living a certain type of way. But guess what? They were being very disrespectful. This is a person, yep. Yeah, fancy living and narcissist. This was somebody that was so used to living a certain type of way that whatever they did choose didn't work out for them in their favor. Look, you got a lustful vampire, sexual drainage, tapping into frequencies. This person was trying to use sex. This was a person that was probably trying to use sex to control a situation or to get to a person. Or this could be a situation where somebody is very lustful and they're trying to tap in on people frequencies too. But like I said, I really feel like somebody's using sex to try and get in on a situation. And it's not going to work. Or somebody could be lusting after somebody and trying to tap into somebody's frequencies too. Yeah, this person is going through some type of emotional abuse or being somebody right now is suffering from a lot of childhood trauma from their past, and they're trying to deal with it with drinking. You got abused childhood fears and always drunk. Somebody has been through so much situations in their lives that they try and cope with it with drinking. Somebody's really trying to interfere in their lives. This person has a very, very malicious attitude about themselves. Something is going on with this person. This person is very spiteful, but I feel like they're being stripped by spirit. This person is being stripped by spirit because they did so much shit. And now this person got to go to the doctor. This is somebody that likes to try and stalking. I told you somebody was watching you. This person is watching you. This person can be watching you from a computer, from their phone, because they want a second chance with you. But there's a lot of black magic going on around here. Somebody is using black magic to make somebody feel like they're perfect. Or to make somebody see some black magic and perfection is, yeah. Somebody doesn't want to be seen as the karmic. This person is trying to catfish this person and make them change their mind about a situation. Somebody is trying to cause drama in somebody's life because they have a personality disorder. Somebody is trying to shed whatever these things is because they know their life is trying to level up. Somebody could be dealing with somebody very prideful or is very prideful that likes to say things out their mouth that really is not even needed. Because somebody wants to go ahead and make an amends with a situation and cut ties with them, or this could be you. There's somebody from your past, or this could be you, that is dealing with somebody that is never happy, never satisfied. They love taking risks, and they always got their guard up in a situation. Somebody received a wake-up call because they was deciding to be very materialistic. Now they're going through some type of judgment. There's a lot of situations going on where somebody's just overwhelmed and burnt out. This stable woman who got their stuff together, this person made a bad deal. This single bachelor is actually going to get some type of help that they need. But because they were actually dealing with a single female, a shady-ass female that they married and that was actually a diva. This person definitely played their cards correct. This person didn't want to be seen. This person didn't want to show that they were actually dealing with someone and that the grass wasn't green as they thought it was. With the grass looks greener, but it's artificial. They're dealing with someone that is very temperamental. They're dealing with someone that likes to cause a lot of drama in their lives. That likes to force justice in a situation. Somebody breaks a lot of promises, and this is a single woman at the committed side. Yeah. This person is basically, every time something don't go right, they'll leave this person alone. They want a happy relationship with somebody, but somebody's always jumping to conclusions. They feel like there's some type of competition going on. There's a lot of red flags going on in this situation. And look, gaslighting. Somebody's trying to blame somebody for a situation because they know that it's really just a sexual connection. Somebody is suffering from PTSD right now because this person is always trying to... It's like they're always trying to prepare for somebody to do something to them. Now somebody wants forgiveness, but that's because they need help in this situation. They're dealing with somebody that that knows how to hustle and get what they want. They're trying to separate from themselves from this situation. They're trying to work on themselves. And whoever this is has been through... Alright. Libra. You're dealing with... I seen 3 different type of energies. Somebody made the bad choice of decision. Somebody got options, and somebody made the wrong choice. I'm seeing so many different type of energies that I have to pick this up. There is somebody out there that was strictly just dealing with someone for sex, strictly dealing for someone for stability, and then they were actually liking someone. Now, the person that they're dealing with for stability is batshit crazy. But they're scared to leave this person because they're not aware of what this person is doing. Then there is another person that they're just having sex with. It's just sex. That is actually stalking someone. I really feel like it's both parties. Stalking this one person and wishing ill intent on this person because the relationship isn't working out in either connection. And they're blaming whoever this feminine or this masculine is that this feminine and this masculine actually wants. Try and keep up with me. It's hard to explain. So, somebody had multiple third-party situations. And one they were dealing with for stability, one they were dealing with for finance. Then there was one that they were dealing with just to see where things go. They really wasn't feeling this one because this one wasn't as stable as they thought they were. But they end up realizing that that was actually the person that they wanted in their life. So... there's a lot of craziness going on where there are other people in the background that has a problem with this one single man or this one single woman that minds their business. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of player energy going on, and somebody is really upset. And then, look, you got narcissists, fancy living, and why you so obsessed with me. Somebody is a narcissist and they like to find the things in life, and they are super obsessed with this person or you or whatever is going on. This is hard to explain. There's a lot of energy in here that doesn't make sense because it's so jumbled up, because there's so many different type of people involved in this situation. I'm gonna pull out my tarot deck now because I'm seeing the energy around it. Now I want to see what Spirit has to say. Spirit, what is going on with this situation? You got death, you got defeat. Also, you got the Five of Swords and the High Priestess. Somebody's feeling defeated mentally, but they're keeping it to themselves. Somebody is keeping things to themselves. Somebody is possibly also is playing mind games and doing a lot of mental manipulations that they keep it to themselves. High Priestess energy is the Pisces. So somebody could be connected with a Pisces. You got the, wow. You got the Five of Pentacles and you got the Queen of Swords. Somebody's feeling left out in the cold and possibly cut off by this person. Or somebody could be having some financial problems. This could be you. You with the Queen of Swords, that's your energy. You got defeat. There's a lot of things going on with this Five of Swords energy. With this Five of Swords, this represents a lot of game playing. And this deck, it represents a lot of game playing. There's a lot of manipulation going on over here. Something is not going right. This is your energy, though, Libra. Yeah. Yeah. And you got the Eight of Pentacles. There's a lot of manipulation. A lot of somebody is really doing a lot. Somebody is really trying to play a lot of mind games. With the Five of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Somebody is playing a lot of mind games. There's a lot of manipulation being going on. Somebody's putting a lot of time and energy into this. Somebody is looking at things. Yeah, you got the Six of Cups and you got the Queen of Swords. This might be somebody from your past. Like I said, this could be somebody dealing with a Pisces, a Scorpio, or a Cancer. You got the Moon and the Knight of Wands. There's some secrets going on. Somebody is keeping some things hidden to themselves. Whoever this Knight of Wands is, this can be somebody that is in and out your life. Or you could be in and out, or whatever is going on. Somebody's keeping some secrets. There's some secrets going on. They're keeping this. Yeah, okay, you got the Death and the Fool. Wow. Oh my God. Somebody is trying to stop somebody from taking a leap of faith in a new direction. There's a lot of manipulation and mind games going on here. And somebody's really working hard on this situation. Somebody has some things going on with the Moon card. If you can see, that's somebody being icky in the background. A lot of deception and dirt. That's if you also look, that is a witch. And witch energy doesn't mean that somebody is doing spell work or something. Oh, thank you, bro. That doesn't mean spell work or nothing like that. That means that someone is up here playing a lot of manipulation and mind games. Somebody got a lot of stuff going on. There's some type of secrets going on with this Knight of Wands. There's an ending. You got the Death and the Fool. So there's going to be an ending and then a rebirth. Or somebody could be feeling like, yeah. Let me see. This is my first time ever using this deck. You got the Eight of Cups and the Lovers. Somebody is choosing to walk away from a situation or head towards a situation. You got the Ten of Swords. Wow. Yeah. And the Page of Cups. Somebody is going to walk away from this situation and there's going to be some type of unexpected ending. Somebody might be apologizing. Somebody might be saying it in a nice way, like, look, in a sweet way, like, look, this is over. Yeah. Then you got Temperance. Yeah, somebody's done. Somebody just want to be by themselves. Somebody want to take a break. Somebody is done. Whatever this Ten of Swords is, this is you. You're going to express yourself. The Lovers, well, the Two of Cups, yeah. Somebody might be heading. Somebody might be walking away. Yeah, with the 8 in front of the 2. Somebody is walking away from a situation. There's going to be some type of unexpected ending. There's some type of betrayal going on. There's ruin to somebody, this person, that, yeah. You got the Temperance card and the Three of Swords. Yeah, somebody's ready to bring some peace and balance to whatever this heartbreak is. Somebody is done with a situation. Somebody is done. It is a choice. So somebody had two different type of people, possibly three. Honestly, you gotta. What the fuck did I just say? Didn't I say possibly three, and then the Three of Cups came out? That's some type of celebration going on. You got the Three of Cups in the Sun. There's going to be a reuniting. Somebody's going to reunite, or there's going to be an abundance of happiness and prosperity. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, wow. Yeah, somebody is going to go ahead with this Prince of Wands. That's the Page of Wands. And that's a journalist. That's somebody that communicates. They write down messages. With the Knight of Swords, this is somebody that actually takes action with the game matters. And then this is the Six of Swords, where somebody does things like this. The Six of Swords is healing. That's science. If you look, that's everything going in towards, that's piercing the heart. So somebody is going to go ahead and write down, and they're going to take charge of whatever this situation is. And so that's what's going on, because you got some type of change. You got the Two of Pentacles. There's some change coming. There's going to be success and victory for you, and happiness. There's a brand new beginning coming. Ace of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. You're going to have your material game and your prosperity. But you got to stand strong in this situation. Whatever deception was going on, is I'm trying to tell you, everything is happening for a reason. It's going to be conformed. The Seven of Swords and the Hierophant, there could be some deception within a traditional relationship. It could also be some, whatever somebody is deciding to live life on their own terms and do what's right by them. Somebody has a lot of hope and faith in the situation. Whoever this Page of Cups is, somebody has a lot of hope and faith with whatever this Page of Cups is, because they have some type of regrets. It's like somebody really regrets who this person is that they love. You got the universe coming in, so it's going to bring some type of happiness in this situation. Somebody need to go ahead and keep fighting for what it is that they want to go fight for, and listen to their intuition, and there will be victory. Truce, there is some peace. There will be some healing. Okay, Libras, my bad. Somebody decided to make a choice. I love it. See you guys later.